Hey guys, welcome back to the Nobodies podcast. I am the Moogle.
And I am Riku Keyblade Master.
I'm just Sora. Hello. Love you guys. Awesome.
And I'm TheKingdomGamer.
And I don't really think we have an excuse for. I guess we've just been busy.
I got a
Very
four-letter word for you.
busy.
Life.
Yeah, that's true.
Life got in the way.
You got that right.
But I don't know if I doubt anyone cares or remembers. But last time we did this was before last year's E3.
Yeah.
And I think we
Right.
just got so mad because last time we did it, and then we did the podcast like what we were expecting, and then like the day after that, there was a trailer for like the Orchestra event, and we were just like, okay, we give up.
We're
Yeah,
done. We're done. We'll come back in a year. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you guys just want to dive right in?
Sure.
Was
Yeah,
that
let's
a pun? Was that a pun? Dive
Yes,
right in.
it's a Dream Job Distance reference.
You know what? There's a door right.
No normies
probably
will
to the
understand.
Left or right. You can
Actually,
go.
it's right in front of me.
Well.
Normies
I don't
don't
know
understand Dream
directions.
Job Distance memes. So the first thing we got after the Orchestra, we figured out that the game will be releasing January 29th, 2019, and in Japan will release like 4 days sooner, but I don't really think that's a big deal.
25th, I
Yeah.
think.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
if
not
it
a
was
big
like a
deal.
2 weeks to 3 months, I think people would be highly triggered. Like, no joke.
Listen, people have done no spoilers. They've avoided it for months. Last time we avoided it for 2.8 for like 2 weeks. We can do 4 days, guys.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah, we can do 4 days, but like one
That's a
time we
painful
had to
thing.
wait 3 months, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, that's
That was
ridiculous.
way back when, though, and like, I just don't understand why it can't release on the same day. Like, I don't see what the issue is. Maybe I'm just
I know.
I don't
Me
know.
neither. I mean,
I
it
don't
just
Maybe the company just
One
can't
time they
handle
did
a worldwide
state
release.
a worldwide release,
Yeah.
and they didn't go through with it.
Yeah, true. Maybe like I don't know, but they did it with Final Fantasy 15, didn't they?
Yeah.
they owed them. Dude, 10 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of.
They owed us too, but they never made good on their promise.
That also was
Now,
that was a
they
game
kind
more
of owe
geared
us.
towards the Western audience anyway, so
True. Yeah.
You have to think, though, for Final Fantasy, they weren't getting games in between like we were.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but still, like, this is Kingdom Hearts 3. Like,
But
I
I can
know.
kind of
Like,
understand the
it's
reasoning of
With
thinking, okay,
everybody's, like,
these fans, these fans have gotten, it's been half the time for them. It's been 5 years now, and they've had releases in between. For the Final Fantasy fans, they've had nothing, and they've waited twice as long. Because I can't.
True, but at the same time, if you're fans of both genres, then you're like kind of in the middle. Like, what?
Well, let's just when it got delayed, like I thought two things. I thought the first thing I thought before Skyward Wing made his video about how they listened to their input, maybe. Okay, so my first thoughts, and I got really scared at first when it first got delayed because I was like, they're delaying this like pretty soon. Like we still had a good 6 months, 5 months before the game came out.
Right.
When it got delayed. So I was thinking, if they're delaying it this soon, they might even delay it again because they might really not know like how long it's going to take them.
I honestly don't think they're going to delay it again.
Yeah, I know. But then Skyward Wing made his video about how like they probably listened to their input when they played the game, and so I'm thinking they just added a little bit more time to make absolute sure. Like they may not even need that much time. So yeah, like
I think they just don't want to rush themselves for a holiday release. So they just kind
Exactly.
of put the end of January and like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the placeholder that I remember getting that list on one time when I went to pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3, I was given a list from GameStop, and the placeholder said December 31st, and I'm literally discussing this with my mom. I'm like, there's no way in heck, because 31st is New Year's Eve. There's just no way.
Yeah, no, that's like the common placeholder. Well, first, I just brought up that when they first delayed the game, I really thought that, like, oh, they really messed up. And they actually need a lot more time. They might delay the game again. But now, after Skyward Wings video he made, I'm kind of just thinking they gave themselves like even more time to compensate, and they may not even need that much time.
I think that was the whole purpose of that event, too, to be honest with you. I mean, they...
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. They just... I think they wanted fan feedback, and it's something like they haven't really done before, but since it's such a big title, I feel like they wanted that an outside perspective, just so if there is any problems, which there are, that they can have enough time to fix them.
Yeah, but it does look kind of bad to the company when you think about it now. Final Fantasy 15 got its release date delayed, 2.8 had its release date delayed, and now Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like, that doesn't look good
2.8.
on
That
the
wasn't
company.
really 2.8's fault, though, to be
It was
fair.
15's
Yeah,
fault.
but you can't expect the normies to know that.
Right.
Well, hey, that's what we're here for. We're to spread the news and information as facts.
Exactly.
The truth, not false clickbait stuff like
So
some
I
people
think-
do.
I think that, yeah, you remember back in like 2015 when they had that article like Sora's going to team up with Iron Man and take down Darth Vader. Do you remember that?
Oh my god.
Dude, those were the good days. I think the funniest thing in the world is going back and watching when like back in like 2013 when the game was announced, when people thought the game was going to release. It's so funny. Like, go watch
Dude,
Skyward Wings
everybody
1.
got wow.
Go
Yeah,
watch
I'm
Skyward
confident
Wings
about
early one.
2016. I'm confident about 2017. It's for real. He's
Dude,
gonna
do you
come out in
remember how
20.
confident I was in 2017? I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, it's set in stone. like it's 2017.
I know. I mean, if not 2017, then 2018.
With the trailers though, like that we've seen from E3, I can see why it took as long as it did, because those were
Dude, I know.
massive. They're detailed. God, it just looks so good, and they've come a long way from 2.8. I'm just gonna say that.
Do you remember when people like back in the like 2015 E3 trailers when people were like praising the trailers, like, oh, this game's so close, look how amazing it looks. I went back and I watched this. I'm like, these trailers are terrible compared to what they have now.
Yeah,
They're
like,
awful.
the game is
Yeah, it's
basically
like-
finished now. Give us a release date.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's like you go back and it's like, oh wow.
We thought
Yeah,
that
like
looked good
they
at
came
the
a long
time.
way. I know. And like they like kept like the Rock Titan thing from like when was that, like 2013? They showed it like D23, I think.
I think
2013.
Yeah,
2015,
and then they
2015,
improved it in 2015.
Yeah, like it's cool to see that they kept some stuff.
yeah, they did keep some stuff. And
Just
what was it?
plastic
Namura was
figures are
talking
my favorite
about.
thing.
Namura was talking about how like 2.8, like the 0.2 was supposed to be part of Kingdom Hearts 3, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is so big already that's why
And
he
in drop
created it.
distance.
That was
Mhm.
actually my prediction before 0.2 got announced, that we'd have some sort of prologue with Aqua.
Yeah.
Mickey, you're too late.
Okay, let's talk about
Dude,
that. I was
no,
about to bring
every
that up.
time I hear that now, like every time I just get chills.
Oh yeah, I thought I was the only one. Like
Yeah.
it's such a simple line, but she delivered it so well.
I know.
And in the context of the situation, it's just like, dang.
And
So,
you know
like,
what's
let's
so
start-
funny? Like in Dream
Huh.
Drop Distance, Mickey said,
I know. I hope I'm not too. I'm glad I'm not too late. Oh,
You're done.
because I watched the video
man.
with that today, and he showed that clip, and then he showed the next one. He's like, "How's that working out for you, Mickey?" But so you guys want to start at the beginning of like the Frozen trailer, like the very start of it?
Yeah, let's just go ahead with the beginning and then let's work our way up.
Okay, so first off, the world looks beautiful. The part where they're sliding on Goofy's shield.
Yeah, and I'm just glad we don't have to listen to the musical minigame. Do you want to build a snowman?
there was
Yeah,
a
that'd be
time
terrible.
when we thought that would be a thing.
Yeah, I know. Like, and thank God. Just thank God. Now we just hopefully, and since Ariel was a summon, I guess Atlantica's not coming back. That was the first thing I thought when I saw Ariel as a summon back at D23 Japan. I'm like, yes, it's not a world.
Although, if Atlantica did come back, I would have to say it would kind of be, if they were to follow the plot of Return to the Sea, it would be kind of sort of a mix between water and land.
I don't even want to. Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, though, there was some like missing sound bits. I think we could tell.
Right,
For the
but like I
trailer.
said, I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the part where Elsa blasts the Heartless, or the part where like Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the toy box, they like block the attack, and there's just like no sound there.
Yeah.
There's no sound effects added yet for some reason.
Nothing at all, really.
Well, but in the one that was for like the orchestral trailer, I guess, or the one that was at Square Enix's showcase, there was sound effect when Elsa blasted it. So I was just like, oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
It was just a day later. Like, what could they? They just went in and added that. They're like, oops.
I'm like, what the crap? Did they forget the
forgot.
sound bits?
But then, yeah, so there wasn't really too much new stuff in the showcase trailer. There was the part with Ratatouille, and I think they said it's not really a world. It's just
A mini
like, yeah, a mini.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that part.
There wasn't
I
much
must
new
have
stuff.
missed it. I must have missed the Ratatouille part, though.
There's just that, and them running from the Heartless Swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Or-
double swarm or whatever.
Yeah,
Devil's
yeah.
Wave, whatever that thing is, Demon
Devil's
Tide.
Wave.
Dude,
There's
even though I'm
also-
pretty sure. Oh, go ahead, Gabriel.
There's also Zexion and
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
back
Ienzo, yeah.
And
Yay!
I'm
I am
pretty
not used to
confident that Pence by himself could have fought off the Devil Swarm, but that's just me.
That's my man.
Pence is the main character.
Oh, man. And, like, I'm not even kidding. Their new outfits are no joke.
Dude,
They're dope.
We'll
I
get
like
around
them.
to Sora later.
But there is one thing that does concern me. They're in their new outfits. Like, almost every world they go into, they get an outfit change until you get to the Frozen world. And then
I
it's
thought
like,
about that too. I was like, why does Sora have a coat in Pirates but not Frozen?
not in Frozen.
Makes
He's like,
no
oh,
sense.
it's cold.
Maybe Donald's magic had a misfunction
Yeah,
again,
Donald.
a malfunction.
Oh yeah, malfunction. He did it on purpose.
He probably did. It's Donald.
Donald did 9/11.
Turning Sora into a dolphin. Sorry, did that on purpose.
Dude, I'm telling you, Donald did 9/11. It's no
Oof.
secret.
Mega oof, triple oof, quadruple oof.
Speaking of Donald, someone told me that his AI got really fixed. Someone said they were playing a
Yeah.
demo. Donald would not let them die for crap.
They talked about that in the developers interview today. They were talking like the developers interview was pretty lame, but they did say that like, oh, his like he's like a bit infamous for being too liberal with his use of magic, but he's gotten. They said his AI has improved so much.
That's good, and
Yeah.
they knew it too. There was a medal or something for Union Cross where it was said this one actually heals you with, and it had that on. I remember that.
I still have yet to play that game. I watched back cover and that's it.
I try to keep up with it online.
It's pretty hard to keep up with now.
I just listened to it in podcast. What happens?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Or,
like
like-
100.
I know.
Videos.
It's so hard to like some of the questings. I'm just like, really?
It's just
So,
too repetitive. But anyway,
My girl Larxene is back. Who's like one of I don't know if you guys know this. She's like one of my like top 5 characters.
her voice actor is amazing too. She's just an overall really
Didn't
Like,
she? I remember
evil.
someone telling me.
evil.
Didn't she used to be the Wendy's?
Yes, she was. She was a
Did not
Wendy's
know that.
spokesperson back in like 2007. Look it up.
Dude, Larxene is evil though. Like, okay, Reach into Memories honestly just has like some of the best characters.
Yeah,
Has some of the best stories, some of the best voice
Yeah.
acting. Mhm.
Like,
like the
if-
Foundation members.
And that's my favorite version of Sora too. Is Reach into Memories.
Well, we saw many different sides of him in that one.
Yeah, he wasn't just all like, oh, happy. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, he's just like an ordinary kid. He's like, okay, I'll do this. And then in Reach into Memories, he gets a little darker. And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like he goes reverse puberty or something.
I like Kingdom Hearts 1. He was kind of like he was younger, like
Am I the
we
only one
were
that
starting to get
thinks
to know him as a
himself
character.
is an idiot?
Oh, yeah, he's retarded. Or, sorry. Bad word. He's stupid in Mutual Distance.
I like what they're doing with his character, to be honest with you. I like how he's a happy-go-lucky kid. I like how that there was like a change from like Kingdom Hearts 1 to Reach into Memories and then in 2. I liked how that went, but I also want to see more from him, if that makes sense. Like I want
Yeah,
to see
like-
him get more angry.
The part at the
Yeah, how
beginning
much
of the
do you
Pirates
want to
trailer.
bet that they're gonna tick him off just to bring Roxas back?
Like I said before, Kairi needs to die. Or Riku. One of the two.
Riku, I don't want Kairi to die. I don't want Kairi to die.
I don't want to lose you.
Kill Kairi. Kill her.
You know, the thing is with Riku though, is if Riku died, and hear me out here, it's just the perfect end for his character. And if Kairi dies, it's not, because she hasn't gotten enough time yet.
Exactly, but if they are going to kill her off, I wanted to have enough character development in 3 so that it would feel right.
Reason.
And I can already hear the Lee and Kairi shippers incoming. Back away.
Oh
Back
my
away.
God, yes.
That's Sora's girl. No.
In an interview, Nomura said that Aqua's Nording.
She got Norded.
That's one of the tamer twists in Kingdom Hearts 3, apparently.
That's one of the tamer?
Yeah.
How?
What? I don't. What's his definition of tame?
Shutting down.
Stop spoiling the game.
In the words of Just a Pancake, does not compute. Does not compute. System shut down.
Just a Pancake is a god.
I love
Oh
that,
my
man.
God, it's hilarious.
But anyway, so yeah, I don't know how we got there because we started on Larkscene, but yeah.
Okay, so we talked about Aqua getting Norded. We talked about Larkscene.
No, I want to talk more about Aqua getting Norded though.
Okay, let's talk about.
We just skimmed over that. That is the most chilling thing I've ever experienced in a Kingdom Hearts game.
I know.
I haven't even played it yet.
Probably one of the most darkest things, considering the story and lore behind her.
Because when she walked in and she's like covered in darkness, I'm like, oh no, like she's just been in here for so long, like she's fading, and then she turns around, and I was just like, my heart just stopped.
Okay, so you notice how Larkscene and like Luxor, they still have like their natural color hair. She has white hair, so that means
she got Norded.
She literally she has one of the bigger pieces of Xehanort in her.
Yeah, and again, dude, Square Enix, I'm telling you, I'm done watching trailers now because they spoil their games in trailers. I think I've seen enough.
You've seen enough. It would be hard for me to stay away.
It's tough because I said that before I watched the Pirates.
It's difficult. Oh my God, dude.
I think I'm just
gonna create. Or go ahead.
I think I'm just gonna watch all of them at this point. Like they've got me hooked. I'm too excited. Like I said, I already pre-ordered like the $200 thing. Like I'm ready.
Like I thought originally, you know what? They spoiled all of 0.2 in their trailer. But then again, that's like what, a 3-hour game. So I'm like, okay.
If that
I went back and watched Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 2 trailers, and they spoiled that game too. They spoiled both of them. I just don't trust them, and they're infamous for doing that.
Yeah. Well, they haven't spoiled too much, I don't think.
I think that, dude. Okay, but Aqua, Marluxia, Larkscene, who's the other one? Marluxia or Vanitas. That's all stuff I would have preferred to just see in the game. Like I can understand showing some of them, but don't show all of them because now I can we know everyone. I'm fine with seeing Luxord and the part with Xemnas and Ansem. I'm fine with that stuff, but some stuff like the return of Vanitas and Larkscene and all
don't show everybody.
Don't show everything. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And well, if Nomura is saying Aqua being Norded is one of the tamer twists, then I think I don't think he's gonna spoil too much. It seems like he's keeping a lot.
Yeah, I think something's gonna happen in the game that's darker than that. But I still am banking on them ticking.
Did you hear what he said?
Off.
What did he say?
He said Kingdom Hearts 3 is the darkest story he's ever written.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yes, it is the darkest story.
It's gonna be
as soon as I heard that, I was just like, ooh.
Oh crap!
Step into Nomura's web.
He's taking what he wanted to do for Final Fantasy Versus 13, and he's putting it into Kingdom Hearts. Crap.
Oh well.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh jeez.
Plus 10 years.
Plus 10 years.
Versus is just gonna be an M-rated game.
Dude, I saw the stats. This dude, it's this dude talking about how Kingdom Hearts 3 has broken his soul, and I was just like, oh.
I need safety glue to put me up, or not safety glue. What is safety glue? I need hot glue to put me back together.
Hot glue to put me back together.
So I need safety glue.
I heard that too.
Oh, words are hard.
Dude, that should need some safety glue.
I work 6 days a week. Don't even come at me right now.
I know, I'm agreeing with you, Ashton. I heard that too.
It just reminds me in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Sora cuts Luxord in half with a blunt weapon.
Oh,
He needed
yeah.
some safety glue, dude.
He sliced through a card.
He sliced through the card and his body with a blunt, like a bat, like a baseball.
That was such an epic scene, I'm not gonna lie.
Roxas, how could you?
It's
Like that.
Sora. Dude, I'm 100%
really
in Kingdom Hearts 2 on
getting
proud
old.
mode. Oh, that's another one of my favorite. The part with Syx when he says different names, same fate. Oh, chills.
One of the better. Yeah, that's one of the
Great
really cool
lines.
lines. So let's talk about, since we already brought it up
We
a
talked about
little
Frozen.
bit. We talked about Frozen.
Yeah, we
Let's
talked
talk
about, like, that
about-
whole trailer.
Right. So let's talk about Xemnas and Ansem, the Secret Darkness in Twilight Town, and about bringing Roxas back and all that.
Is
good
Sora
stuff.
going to turn to the dark side?
Wait a minute.
Find out
We
next
missed
time on
one
Dragon
thing.
Ball Z.
There was a line that Larxene said back in the Frozen world. There's like gonna be 7 new lights
Oh,
now?
yeah.
What the heck?
Yes. I don't know what
You know
that
what?
means.
I mean, I don't understand that. What's going to happen to the other ones? Are they just like going to retire?
They're gonna
Like
die.
they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're done.
Wait,
They're
the
dead.
Princesses of Heart are expendable for some reason? What?
Well, the thing is,
Yep.
I think the only reason they're doing that is now that Kyrie's a guardian, they don't want to have Kyrie as a guardian and a princess.
I'm sorry to have jumped this back. It's just that I didn't want to
I
end
tried
up
to ignore
missing
that line. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna think it like too heavily about that. That's just like one of those things like I don't even want to think about till the game comes out. Really.
Kind of hard to determine without a real lead as to what's going on.
Yeah.
I think for
I'm
most of the
sorry, my
princesses'
battery
worlds-
is like an elephant.
Yeah, I think
Huh?
not most of the princesses' worlds are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. They're probably going to have new princesses with worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I do think because like obviously like Cinderella, the Sleeping Beauty, Dwarf Woodlands, like those 3 aren't gonna return. I don't think. Wonderland probably won't return. I think Agrabah might return.
I don't even know if that one would return.
I
Yeah, I think
don't
if one
want
goes
Agrabah to
to
return, it will be Agrabah.
Like-
Someone said that it might, but we make it a different map from what we've seen. They even said something about going inside the palace. I'm like,
Well,
nope.
because we've played through the first movie, we've played through the second movie. We have to play through the third movie now.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, I think I'd be fine with Agrabah if we had like 15 to 20 Disney worlds, but since we're so late,
Yeah.
we have
Mhm.
like 9 or 10.
But they're each going to be as long as like 0.2.
Yeah, that's gonna
Right.
have more worlds than. This is confusing. More worlds than Dream Drop Distance, but less than KH2.
No, I think it has more worlds than Kingdom Hearts 2, but it has less Disney worlds than Kingdom Hearts 2. I think that's what they said.
Yeah, I think it'd still
yeah.
have more or less worlds than Kingdom Hearts 2, but yeah, definitely less Disney worlds.
Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 had like what, 13 or 14?
15.
15? So yeah, it'll probably have like 12 or 13 worlds, I'm guessing. I'm guessing like 9 of those will probably be Disney worlds. And then you'll have your Twilight Town, Hall of Bastion, and Keyblade Graveyard. You know, stuff like that.
I'm just. I want to play this game so bad.
I
So,
know.
should we-
I really hope they add Shibuya for some reason. I really want to see it.
So should we like talk about the Pirates trailer?
If you want me to start crying on call, then yes.
So
I did not know
Assassin's
I
Creed
wanted
Black
that.
Flag.
It's
yeah.
basically the Kingdom Hearts version of a pirate game. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Okay, I started tearing up right away when he said yo ho, a pirate's
No, I thought
life.
that was cringy. I'm
Like,
sorry, dude.
You thought that was cringy? I
immediately
loved it.
Cringed. I was like, oh, come on.
I loved it.
I didn't. I thought it was stupid. Sorry, dude.
Um,
That Keyblade that he had was dope, though. Not gonna lie.
Keyblade was dope.
So I guess you get the Keyblade
outfit was
at the start
dope.
of the world now.
Maybe, or maybe they were just showing it off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd assume that would how it would be though, since you can switch between them now,
Yeah, you can.
which is pretty
Switch
cool.
between what now?
Keyblades. You can have 3 equipped at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not see that. What the heck?
Yep. That's pretty good. But So yeah, that ship gameplay though was pretty intense. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the monkey heartless from Tarzan were back.
Power Wild. Yeah.
Oh
Hated-
man, I don't want those things. Get those things out of my face.
Yeah, I know I hated those things, but I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
So then I think the underwater combat obviously looked just amazing.
I think I'd have to see more to see if it like really controls well.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
true too.
It seems like it's gonna be like in set directions, just like in 4 directions based on how we swam upward.
Yeah.
And I hope the water doesn't blend in too much like it did with Atlantica. I swear, I'm not even joking. It irritated me.
I can see what you mean there, but from what I could tell, it really didn't.
It looked really good. Like, and my concern the only concern I had really about that was the frame drops, because I
Which
saw
I
some
didn't
of those in
even
the
notice.
trailers.
I noticed when frame like rises from like 30 to 60, but I don't notice when it drops a little bit.
Yeah, it was dropping a little bit.
If it
Yeah,
drops a
I
lot,
noticed the drop to
obviously.
0.2 when I was playing it, but that's about
See,
it for me.
I didn't notice the drop in 0.2 at all. And maybe it was because I know they had a lot of problems on critical at first when it was 0.2, and I never, I can't play on critical. I can only play on proud. But
I mean, you could.
I've tried.
You've
I
tried.
kept getting my butt kicked by the ending Devil's Wave. I'm not even joking.
I have yet to try, but
Gabriel,
Don't.
we talked about this.
Gotta
Don't.
get on that Kingdom Hearts 2 proud mode grind, dude. I'm telling you, I just did it. There were some irritating moments. I was stuck on Roxas and Oogie Boogie for quite a long time, but
Yes, it's a struggle. Trust me.
level 1 critical, no damage, sweet memories only.
Try doing
Sora
zero
Alarm or
ET.
Everglow?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah. If you're still on Everglow, maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, I guess we should get into the story segments of Pirates. So obviously there was the part in Twilight Town where they're like, set your heart free, and then like the dark portal comes up or whatever.
Is it me or does Jack's voice change?
Yeah,
Yes.
it sounds like Johnny Depp. Like, if
Yeah.
it's Johnny Depp, I will literally cry. That's amazing.
It's
He's
like-
Oh yeah,
it's like-
Luxor.
Not discount Johnny Depp anymore, thank God.
Was I the only one who think Luxor didn't look very good?
I thought he looked
I
fine.
thought his beard
I didn't-
looked
and-
weird, but
Huh?
I thought his beard looked weird, but
I thought he looked like, I think it was just like the lighting, or like Sora and the rest of them were like, they looked like more colorful and stuff, and then Luxor just
Yeah.
looked really, really dark.
From my visual perspective, it's just like, what the heck is wrong with your contrast to these guys?
Well, that's another thing though. They fit in like it. They fit in so much better now than they did in Kingdom Hearts 2. It
No,
looks
I'm
so
saying
much
like
better.
Luxor, like he looks
Yeah, I get it.
odd compared to Jack and the others.
Yes, but I'm saying like Sora, like at least he fit in because he didn't last time.
Right.
very out of place.
Yeah, I know. They were still very colorful, and then then everything else in the world was dark. But I mean, that was the only major complaint I have. And then of course we get one of my favorite scenes I think we've seen so far was the part with Lee or Axel. I'm still going to call him Axel and Kyrie.
Yeah, I know. He's like liking the new look, and you cut your hair too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which-
where do you
what-
think
what-
that takes place?
I know. I was trying to figure out too. I'm like, where are they? Because it doesn't
Yeah, like
look like Hall of Bastion or Radiant Garden, whatever. Why do they have to have 2 names for everything?
I don't know
Because it's
why,
no
but
more
I'm
direct.
starting to think it might have been Destiny Islands. I saw a little bit of green, like a tree leaf.
Well,
I
yeah,
think-
but
I don't know.
100 Acre Woods? No.
No,
I don't know. Hey, don't hate on 100 Acre Woods, though, dude. I want it. If we're getting a mini game world, it better be the 100 Acre Woods.
it better be like Kingdom Hearts 2, though. I'm not
Oh, yeah,
digging
agreed,
the
agreed.
KH1. Nope.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know when it takes place. But what do you guys think of Kyrie's new outfit?
Love it.
Haircut?
She looks great. She looks great.
She looks younger. I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know
it's
how-
the short hair.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, that's kind of weird, but I can, that's a very,
Yeah, I
very
can,
small
I can
nitpick.
bear
I love
that.
it.
It's cute.
In the words of Cynical, marry me. Marry me.
Oh my god, no. That was so, on his reaction, that's so funny.
I used to
love
have a
the-
small crush on her when I was like 8. But
Yeah.
You gotta give
Which
Aqua,
reminds
my
me
god.
of a question. We need a replica next to Riku. What the heck are they gonna do with that? Like,
Oh my god.
That
I don't know.
very
What if
question.
What if Darkwa? Okay, by the way, her name is not Aquanor; it's Darkwa. What if Darkwa is
Oh my
is a
God.
seeker of darkness, and Riku Replica is a guardian of light? Except that's probably not going to happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen. He has another.
I don't know. They
For
were
some
right
reason,
next to each
they
other.
wanna
They
stick
weren't
with
attacking
Keyblade
each
with
other or anything. It was just odd.
He just comes up there. He's like, "I will protect Nominate," and they're just like, they just all sigh. You're a little late,
Nominee's
dude.
been gone.
Yeah, that's what
don't
I
wanna
love
fight
at the
him
end of.
again, that's all. I don't
Oh
wanna-
yeah, like 8 times.
Oh my god, I struggled on him so much when I was a kid, and I got to a point where I was so close to beating him, and then I died, and I was crying. It was
That's
that
why
bad.
you have to do what I did. You don't play Rechain of Memories. You just watch the cutscenes on YouTube. I
You're
never
taking
beat
the
Rechain of
easy way
Memories.
out.
I never beat Rechain of Memories. Are you kidding me? I couldn't get past Hades. Forget that game. I hate that gameplay. But probably my favorite story. Not gonna lie.
However, I did learn a little trick on the Trick Master in Wonderland.
I hate him too.
Don't duel the Trick Master. You need two enemy cards. The Maleficent Dragon card and the Oogie Boogie HP card. Use the
Oh, no, that's what
Maleficent
I-
Dragon card for heavy damage and use the HP card. Maybe you'll have to use Captain Hook to revive you at least once, depending on what mode you're on. But that trick's always helped me defeat him.
Mm.
the
I was
thing
never
is,
good
though,
enough to
enemy
get to
cards
him.
is that I've never used them. In
Yeah,
story.
I've never
Story.
used them either.
I know it wasn't
Just
on
don't
Hades. I
duel
got
the
stuck,
guy.
guys.
You're
It was
gonna
Oogie
lose
Boogie.
every time because of his nines. Are you joking me?
Right, he does pull out a lot of nines. So you brought up Dark Aqua again.
Darkwa.
Okay, Darkwa. It's so
Yes,
okay.
it's
That's
Darkwa.
that's cringy. That's cringy.
You're cringy.
I don't know what's even more cringy, Darkwa or Aquanord.
No, it's Darkwa.
Aquanor.
Shut up.
I like
You
Aquanor.
can't talk about
I like
cringy Sora.
Aquanor.
No,
Okay. So Aqua, who's now been Norded. How
you've been Norded.
she's the only one that can find Ventus. So let's talk about that.
Okay,
I have a
that's-
theory
what
on
if-
how that could
what
be
if-
possible.
What if? Hear me out here. What if a situation that happened to then happens with Aqua, to where they extract the light and darkness and they're separate?
Oh no, not again.
No,
I
no.
love convoluted stories.
The theory
love
that
talking
I've
about
got,
stories, but that's too much.
He might not
this
survive
is
that
kind
though,
of weird,
because Ventus barely survived it, and that's because he
right?
combined hearts with Sora.
Yes.
Right. But I know this is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. What if, remember in the 0.2 when Xehanort's like, this place is the Chamber of Waking, and without even realizing that he took Terra over completely, he's like, yes. Like, dude, you messed up. What if
Yeah.
she wouldn't give up the location willingly, so he somehow took control of her just to get out of the realm of darkness, and so she can lead him to Ventus so he can take Ventus over.
You know what I want? I want a scene in the Realm of Darkness where Darkwa fights Riku and Mickey and destroys them. Just like easy dub. That's what I want.
Dude.
Wow.
Darn, Riku and Mickey haven't lost a
Probably
fight.
gonna be the one that had to knock the crap out of her.
Because like ever since Kingdom Hearts 1, I've noticed like Riku wins every time. I'm just like, why?
Except against Roxas.
Well,
Yeah, he
They
got
kind of
to
say
feel
they kind of say they
Yeah.
win and they lose, kind of. Off.
but Riku went Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah, he did. He went super darkness.
Exactly. Because he pulled the blindfold off and unleashed his true powers.
Yeah, but like just on his own, Roxas was stronger than him.
Yeah, I know. I wanted Roxas to win that. I'm sorry, Riku Keyblade Master, but I wanted Roxas to win that fight. You can't argue against Roxas, okay?
really.
I'm just saying that, what I was just thinking about that theory for like a long time, ever since we figured out that Aqua was going to get Norded. I'm like, I have a feeling that I know how that happened.
Well, here's another thing with, or going back to the Riku Roxas thing. I know a lot of people talk about which one was better. Here's what always put, and I'm sorry, I'm going really off topic here. Here's what always put Roxas over Riku for me is Riku in Dream Drop Distance. I can like every time he says darkness, I just want to like turn the game off.
Yeah.
He struggles with it, man.
I know. You can't sleep at night,
you
dude.
can't really blame him for that regard.
And then just, I don't know. Yeah, Days was messed up, dude.
With
Days was oh my god, no.
I feel
The
like
more
though Chain of Memories developed Riku to be kind of like wield both light and darkness, assuming
Yes.
he has complete control over the darkness, and then Dream Drop Distance goes and he's like, okay, I gotta get rid of the darkness completely.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what? Why?
Exactly. They contradict each other.
I know, and it's like in Kingdom Hearts 2 at the end, he's like, you can't summon the Dark Corridors anymore because you don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm going off again, but I think one of the funniest moments, and this is so messed up, one of the times I just started dying laughing in Kingdom Hearts is, do you remember in Birth by Sleep when Terra and Aqua first meet Ben and Terra just starts asking him like a million questions?
Yes.
And then Ben just starts screaming.
That's
Sorry,
awful.
but
How is that funny?
That was not funny. Okay, let's go back on topic here. Let's go back on topic. We're totally screwing this up.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, agreed.
We get so
I'm sorry.
sidetracked sometimes.
Dude, it's fine. So, anyway, yeah, Aqua got Norded, Replica was back, and I mean, I think those are the two biggest things so far. And then obviously I think the Kyrie Axel character dynamic is just going to be so interesting.
I think it's
See
going to
how
be a
they
sibling
develop into
relationship.
friends.
I think it's going to be a sibling.
Yeah, I brought up something earlier. How it would be funny how one of them had a recollection of, oh, wait a minute, I remember the first time we met. You were picking flowers and you missed a flower, and I said, this yours?
Well, that'd be Aqua. Or, yeah.
No,
Right?
Lee and Kyrie. That was Lee and Kyrie. When
And
it was
Birth by
a
Sleep?
scene in the it was
I
a
don't think
scene
they
in
met.
the Yeah, they did. It was in the final mix version.
Okay, I'll go back and look at it because I don't remember.
I don't know. It's been a while since Birth by Sleep.
You do every time I go to play Birth by Sleep. I'm like, can I just watch the cutscenes?
I know.
I don't want to
Screw
have
the Timber
underwater
race. I don't
combos.
like the race.
Oh, it's not even the race that bothers me. It's just you really have to level up or else you can't. You like do really minimal damage, and it's so hard to level up in that game.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't like playing as Aqua.
Aqua's my
magic
favorite.
is her only selling point, and her attack and defense are lower than usual. I have no problem playing as Aqua, except she's not as fast as Ben, and this becomes a huge problem when fighting Vanitas the 2 times she has to.
Yeah.
See, when I fought Vanitas' Remnants, I only beat him with Aqua because of her cartwheel.
Yeah, it was OP. And
Dude,
Birth by Sleep.
like seriously. But anyway, so after the obviously we had the trailers. I don't think we really need to talk much about the Orchestral trailer because they didn't really show anything. But like, I really think just to compensate for all the normie fans, as I mentioned earlier, I think they do need to release a public demo of like maybe the Olympus demo. Or the
I think it would have to be after all
like,
the
give us, like,
major
I really
conventions.
want a demo.
October, November, something like that.
Yes.
They're probably gonna release that.
Rufus.
Maybe.
Because Final Fantasy 15 got
There
one.
better not be a behind closed doors trailer. I'm telling you right now.
I think they're done with that. I think they realized the error of their ways.
Oh yeah, I think they
Realize that is not a good
realized they
idea.
done goofed.
Yeah. What were you saying, Gabriel?
Nothing.
But yeah, like I said, a public demo. So, what else do you guys? So far for like the worlds, we have Twilight Town, Olympus, Tangled, Frozen, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Pirates of the Caribbean, and Big Hero 6. And then I'm assuming Keyblade Graveyard and Radiant Garden will be there too. What do you guys are like? Because I'm sure there's going to be a few more. What else do you guys think? Well, like in new worlds and returning worlds.
Oh
Don't
my
forget
god, I want
Twilight Town.
Shibuya really bad.
Huh?
Don't forget
I
Twilight
want
Town.
Shibuya really bad. I don't know.
Wow, that's a tough one.
I think we're gonna get at least one mini game world, and if we get a mini game world, I'm hoping it's 100 Acre Wood.
I would think it would be.
Because I mean, what? It better not be Atlantica.
Oh gosh.
No! Please no!
As long
But
as the mini games are fun, I think, whatever.
which I think most of the mini games in Kingdom Hearts do for 100 Acre Woods. I don't think we're bad.
Yeah.
No, but Kingdom Hearts 1 in
Yeah.
that regard.
Mhm.
Oh.
Terrible.
Blech.
Remember, they were experimenting. They didn't even know if the
Yeah.
freaking
Game
collaboration
would
would work.
Yeah.
It was the
No,
first action.
Me wanna puke. Blech.
But 16 years later, we're still here.
And more people care more about the original story than either of the. Like, Final Fantasy has literally nothing to do with the game anymore. No one cares.
Yeah,
No
I think-
one is buying this game for Final Fantasy anymore.
And I'm glad it's its own thing, and I love it.
Yeah.
I don't. I've never got into it. I tried getting into 15. I tried playing it, and I'm just like, it doesn't work for me.
I'm
I
really,
know.
I'm
Whenever
a
doing
really
those
big fan
streams
of
on
15.
And
love
I'm
stuff
just
with-
like, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the game. I had a lot of like, I just went through this one time. I like saved a lot of money, and me and my sister were at GameStop, and I'm just like, I saw 15, and at that point, it wasn't as expensive anymore because it was months after release. I'm just like, you know what, why not? And then, it just didn't really do it for me.
Really? I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts combat system, so that got me in. The story, like I got it like a week after it released. The story, it wasn't fully fleshed out, I'll admit, but
To finish the game.
well, I can't really blame. I have to blame the higher ups at Square Enix for that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't finish
There's a
it.
mobile
It wasn't
version.
completely finished, but for the time that they had, for the 3 years, and they went through like development hell,
I think it
they
was
did a really good job with it, I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Kingdom Hearts 3 has necessarily been through development hell? Because I don't really think it really has.
The only
don't
thing,
Besides the
consider-
engine switch.
yeah, I was about to say, besides the
I was just
engine
gonna
switch,
say.
I think that was more like
Engine
an
switch,
internal
that was about
delay
it.
rather than,
age or
you know,
7,
Yeah.
at least
Terrible,
we know
'cause-
about.
that would mean that it was like, usually it means they switch companies and everything and switch engines and it would be set back by years and years, but it's really only been set back maybe one in a month.
Yeah. So I don't like a lot of people make it out like Kingdom Hearts 3 went to development hell and back, but
At least
really think
we
it
are
has.
not playing with scary plastic dolls. LOL.
Final Fantasy 15 is the definition of development hell.
yeah, I mean, come on.
And Kingdom
that's
Hearts
too
does
long.
not. And Kingdom Hearts 3 did not go through that.
You get rid of the engine switch, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably already out.
Would have already
Probably.
been out. Would have
This
already
year.
been out.
I would have
Due
said it
to-
would have came out like early 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
Late 2017.
Yeah,
Right.
that probably it. But since they had the engine switch,
And plus, you have to think. Not only it's not like they just switch it and they're like, okay, now we're just going to start on this. They have to like adjust a lot
they do.
and adapt.
And like sometimes it's not even their fault. Sometimes they got to do what the company says, and they're just like, okay, it's
And
fine.
that's what the engine switch was. Nomura said
Mhm.
like it wasn't.
It wasn't his doing.
Yeah, it was the higher ups.
I mean, I'm kind of glad they did it.
Wait,
looks
it wasn't
really
Nomura's
cool.
decision to switch to the Unreal Engine?
No.
It was the higher ups at Square Enix.
Oh, it was Shinji that did that?
Maybe.
I
Who
guess
knows for sure, but
it was one of the higher ups that made them switch. I guess they were. I think the problem was character models. I think.
Yeah, do you guys remember the plastic bottles that I brought up in the last podcast? I'm like, dude.
Well, that was like when they started on
right?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Mm,
That they had the.
But
You
it
guys
was
were
more
agreeing
so
with me
that
there.
Kingdom
You're
Hearts
like,
3
oh,
wasn't
yeah,
like Final
plastic.
Fantasy 15.
Nope.
It was more of an artistic style instead of realistic. So
Yes.
that, which already happened
It
in Final
it has
Fantasy
a different
13
style.
and Versus 13, so it really makes you wonder why they do the same thing again. But whatever.
They're
Right?
insane.
I think it paid off in the end because I think they learned from Versus 13. Like they were like, okay, we're gonna do this with this instead of this. So I think they
Versus 13
I think
did
they
all that
learned how to
because
handle it better. If that makes sense.
okay,
Yeah,
let's
but
not
again,
build our own engine, because that might be a disaster. And instead
Right.
use another engine. That's
Right,
And
but the Luminous engine, it's not bad. They've actually made some improvements with it.
no, but you have to see, like, if you go back and look at those early 3 trailers, like Unreal Engine 4 so much. So it
Mhm.
fits so much.
So much better.
And dang, I just forgot what. Oh yeah, and it's really because I was looking through earlier, and some people just don't know how to handle a delay. Like seriously, like people were saying, "Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts 15, Kingdom Hearts 15." Like, my God, these
2018 had a
people.
13th month.
I'm
and
like,
it would
well, you
come out
get
on
a
time. That's how I
grip.
like to think of it.
Yeah,
If 20,
Square Enix
Yes.
would do that. They would make a 13th month
They've
just
already
for Kingdom Hearts 3.
They've already have. January of 2019 is the 13th month of 2018. That's how they're gonna put it.
It's basically February though when you think about it, because it's the very end.
Stop! Don't make it worse than it already
Oh,
is.
you know what doesn't? You know what makes me? I don't even care that it's coming out in January at all. My biggest thing is that it's coming out on a Tuesday in America and it's coming out on a Friday in Japan. I would take the game in February if it could come out on a Friday.
I know, right?
I mean,
Why does it have to
I
be on
mean,
Tuesday?
I'll be in college, so my schedule's a little bit different. So
Yeah, but school will just be, it will just be. I probably won't. What we say, focus on this as much as I should have for a week.
I'm gonna flunk out of college. What are you talking about?
I told that to my sister. She's like, "Well, you can't do that." She's like, "Maybe just wait to play it on the weekend." I go, "Shut up."
No.
No.
I'm calling my band director the week before. I'm gonna be like, "You're not gonna see me for the next 3 weeks. I'm just letting you know."
I was like, I've been in school for over a decade. I can take a week to play my favorite game.
Wait, he's gonna be like, "Wait, why aren't you gonna come there?" Do you have 28 hours to spare so I can explain to you the entire complexity of the situation? Or would you rather just play through all the games yourself? It's your option.
I love that.
Yeah,
video
it's
that
your
Nick does
choice.
Where he names all the Kingdom Hearts games. Have you seen that? I'm just like, oh my god, why do I have 4 copies of Kingdom Hearts 2?
It's ridiculous. Oh, and did you see like they're creating a bundle with
Yes.
1.5 plus
9
2.5,
games
2.8, and 3? I'm
almost
just
for all for just 100.
Shut up and take my money.
That's
I know, that's what I said too. I was
3
like, shut up
movies.
and take my money.
So I have a question. What would you guys rather have after 3? Would you rather have direct to Kingdom Hearts 4? Would you rather have a Kyrie or Axel individual game for just them? Or would you rather have a Days remake on a modern console?
Ooh, I want a Union Cross remake. That's what I want.
That's not
A
an
Days
option.
remake is
I made it
kind
an
of too
option.
late.
That's what I
I
want.
think.
Axel Kyrie.
I think that, but
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts
it's
3
way
Final
too
Mix,
I'm going
and then
Axel Kyrie.
possibly something like an MMO or something different from the series.
I think it
Kind of like
MMO would be
Dissidia
amazing.
is.
Oh, I'd buy it. I'd
Like
buy
a
the MMO.
true Kingdom Hearts MMO.
Not this mobile stuff.
Yeah, like PS4, like it could be called the Keyblade War. Like
It can be called Union Cross again as long as it's an actual MMO.
They need smarter names now, though. Like, seriously, I don't know where they come up with these names. I just really don't.
I know.
Okay, half the time
Dream by
Nomura,
sleep.
half the time Nomura is drunk anyway when he creates a story, so that's probably it.
And not only that, did you know that he locked himself in a hotel room? Yeah, that's how he came up with that's how he came up with Recoded. He was drunk at a bar apparently.
Yeah, he was drunk in a bar when he came up with Recoded. I'm like, that explains
so
literally
much.
Like, I don't think you understand how much
Let's
that
make Riku
explains.
Jiminy's journal.
So who are you exactly? I'm Jiminy's journal.
I could just picture him in the hotel room just saying all of this stuff out loud, and like the neighbors are just like, excuse me, sir, can we help you?
I would just be, after Kingdom Hearts 3 gets delayed, if I was obviously of age, I'd just be like at a bar and I'd be drunk, I'd just be like, simple and clean. Every time.
Which reminds me of a really funny story. Speaking of which, okay, so me and my mom and my sister, right? We go out to this karaoke bar called Hooks up here where I live, and literally, I don't know what made somebody do this, but they literally had the song Simple and Clean, and somebody just randomly goes up there and starts singing it drunk off their butts. I'm not even joking.
Dude, and can I just say, don't think twice. I think I like it better than Sanctuary.
I know.
Love it. Oh, don't get me. I'm gonna cry. Like, I feel like they're gonna pull like a sad ending, and then the credits are just gonna roll with that, and I'm gonna be tearing up.
In that Kingdom Hearts.
I feel like
No,
they're gonna
we're
go
doing-
with a melancholy ending.
I want a
Like a
dark,
musical.
sad ending.
What
I
is
don't-
He said
what
it's
is
going to
the
be difficult to
melancholy
accept.
ending?
difficult to accept, and melancholy endings can be difficult to accept. So you might be
What?
right.
Well,
What
it
does
was
that
more,
mean?
he said
What
more
does
like
that mean?
difficult to grasp. But
So, confusion. We are confusion.
We've already been confusion for the past.
We are
16
Square Enix,
years.
and we work for confusion.
We're not really our own company. We actually work under Confusion Studios.
Oof.
Double oof.
There was a theory HMK came out with, and it was like saying how the chess match is the literal story of Kingdom Hearts all the way up till now, and like, what was he saying? He was basically saying Ericus and Xehanort, when they're playing the chess match, their chess match is everything that's going to happen in the future. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because you got
that's
Sora's
interesting though,
piece.
because one piece takes out another one. So I need to go look back on which ones that was, because they have symbols.
Mm-hmm. And so like at the very end, it would pan back to the chess match and and be like, and they'd be talking about like, will the light win or will the darkness prevail, like that sort of thing. And then it would cut to the credits, and like
Then you see
it would
Sora's
show
piece
like
across from it.
everything that happened actually came true.
Mm-hmm.
If
So,
that makes sense.
We forgot to talk about gummy ships.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
looks-
let's
they look
go
good.
back.
It looks
Looks
kind of the
fun.
same as Kingdom Hearts 2, if I'm being honest.
I thought it was
if I'm
more
gonna be honest,
open.
it looks a little slower than Kingdom Hearts 2 most of the time. Kingdom Hearts 2 was really like on the rails,
Yeah.
zooming through all the-
Yeah.
Kingdom
But-
Hearts 2 is a bunch of seizures.
I think it'll make up for it with just scope of everything.
Yeah, it reminded me of space
we're
battles
not
on
in
Battlefront.
the dive modes again.
Yeah, I know, I hated those.
Yeah.
The music, though, for the dive modes, I loved.
I
Yeah.
hated them.
I loved them. I would be like jamming. I'd be like, okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Listen, you know I love Dream Drop Distance, but I can't do anything from those dives, dude. Well,
I know, it's
Dream
like,
Drop
dude,
Distance,
how
I
am I
have
supposed
words
to-
for Dream Drop Distance, dude.
Yep.
Dream Drop.
Let me show you, I love that.
Is a map. It's just like
There's
my
only-
life.
I love that game's gameplay, but oh my god, it makes no sense.
And
It makes
Time
sense.
travel?
It
No,
makes
Some
sense.
story
Time
that
travel
made
makes
sense. They
zero
didn't do a good
No,
job
it
of
makes sense.
explaining.
You're just not.
If there was
It's a lot
That's
of
what Kingdom Hearts 3 is for, guys. Come on, got
They say that every time a new game
then
comes out.
the time travel concept did make sense because of the whole mysterious figure battle that you guys get in the final mix or the Mirage Arena or whatever.
Like, I think it makes sense. It's just a lot to take in, and I think they could have explained it a little bit better, because I'm still a little bit confused on it. But
I just learned to accept it. I'm like, you know what? Stop trying to understand. These people,
I know. I'm
they're
just
back.
like,
They're back. Okay, you know what? They used the Dragon Balls to bring them back. Okay.
there's no Dragon Ball. There's not a Dragon. Oh my god.
There is now. They went to Namek and they got 13
Chaos
wishes.
Emeralds. Hello.
I feel like they'll explain it a little bit more in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well,
though.
my thing is, can Xehanort even gather all the Infinity Stones? I mean, it's gonna be. I don't know if he can do it, guys.
Xehanort is Thanos confirmed. He's a Nort too.
He snaps his fingers.
Xehanort?
Or Xehanort would wiggle his fingers. He wouldn't snap. I can eliminate half of the world with a wiggle of my fingers.
Keyblade.
Keyblade.
Oh no! Someone needs to make a meme, and every time like Thanos snaps his fingers, Master Xehanort's Keyblade.
Keyblade.
Oh my gosh.
Am I the only one who thinks Vanitas with his mask and the coat look really weird? Like, can he just have his normal outfit, please?
He
I
could,
know.
because
I think
that's
they might
what
be trying
his
to
outfit
hide
is originally for.
They might be trying to hide
Oh.
something, though. He could look like Ventus, like he did in Birth by Sleep. Just for some
Ooh.
reason. I don't
Yeah,
But
remember
I'd
when
rather
the
him look
mask
like
came
Sora.
off?
I really hope Sora's just like, wait, what?
He just takes off his mask.
Oh, and let's talk about the whole vocabulary thing. Come on out, you has-beens, you insignificant speck. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Sora was like, was just like, really? And then Marluch was like, that's no way to talk to them. I'm just like, go away, dude.
I get that you're pretty and magnificent.
When Nita
but-
said insignificant
Marluxia
speck
was
and
great.
Sora just straight up pushed him away. I'm like, what?
Marluch is a great character, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he
He
made
gets
a
in
really
Sora's head,
great.
dude. He gets in his head.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
he's one of the only few people that can.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm really excited that he's returning. I'm like,
Honestly,
remember him. I need you to go dark.
I think he's a
Well,
better
nominate
villain than Ansem or Young Xehanort. Or Vanitas.
I think he's better than Zemnis.
Maybe Vanitas. I won't say that.
Really?
Oh, I like him. That's just me.
Huh.
Maybe it's just my bias towards Rechain of Memories, but because I really love
Maybe.
the story.
I love it too.
Mhm.
I don't
It
know,
might be
I
my
can't
favorite
choose
story,
who would
but-
be the better villain. Between Marluxia and Zemnis, I honestly can't choose. I mean,
I like Marluxia better, but that's just me.
Aren't
For
they
some reason, I
technically
just
all the
never
same?
went to Zemnis.
Aren't they all technically the same villain? They're all Xehanorts.
We are.
Yeah.
At this point, if you're not connected to Xehanort or Sora, you're not a part of Kingdom Hearts 3.
You're
You're
not
irrelevant.
You're
You're not canon.
yeah, I'm glad they showed off that one thing because I've always wondered what the heck are they gonna do with Larkstein and the others? You know, they just
Larkstein
answered my
is such-
question
Where's
right there.
Demix? Where's Demix?
No,
That's
I
what
don't
I
want Dimix to be
Oh.
back. I just want him to be in the background like he starts his own band. He's another one of my favorite characters because he's just so chill.
He's actually the
but then again-
game composer for the battle music for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Demix is
Yeah,
the
but then
perfect
again, you know, he
mix.
acts like a total wimp in Days, and then he comes
He's
at you with
funny.
water pillars and his guitar dudes in Kingdom Hearts 2 are like merciless. Come on!
He's funny though, like legit. I like Dimix. I don't want him to be a darkness, but I know he probably will.
Who?
Because more hates me.
Demix?
I
Oh.
don't want him to. I think we have enough already Organization 13 members.
He just wouldn't fit. Like as with all of that crowd.
Man, he didn't fit in Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm sorry. He
I don't
just
think
didn't
Master
fit.
Xehanort would
would
look at
fix
Demix
better.
and be like, oh, he's a perfect candidate.
I really well.
No, it would be like what they did with Axel though. When Axel gets his Keyblade and gets to just like, that is so stupid. They probably won't see it coming.
I really hope it's like
Okay, well, thanks,
I really hope they
okay,
do something with him like they did with Ienzo. I really want
2 minutes.
See, but I
like
Zexy as a
Ienzo.
villain.
You like I like him as an ally.
No, I like him
I
as a
like him.
villain better.
Yeah.
I disagree with everything you say.
I like him
No,
more
I
as
agree.
an
kind of
ally.
both ways for me. I don't know.
I think he makes like a great like. He's kind of like the what's his name Yusuke for Kingdom Hearts, if that makes sense.
What's a use game?
Yusuke, he's the character from Persona 5.
Oh, okay. I've never.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
even like have it. I don't know. What
Oh,
about the world ends with you? Is that going to be a world like?
I want it to
not
be so
sure.
bad.
I never played the games, so I
If
could take it or leave it.
if not, put them like as random NPCs and stuff because like it'd be a good way to hype up. Like I don't know what this is, but someone told me once like, oh, they're gonna take the Nintendo Switch off the market because everybody keeps complaining about the left Joy-Con. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
that won't happen.
Oh no! I need the
Impossible.
World Ends With You final remix. Oh my god!
well, did we cover everything?
I did want to go.
They would make pretty good allies, though.
We still didn't exactly go over all the worlds we think in turn, and I want to also see like if we have any clue who the rest of the 13 Darknesses are. So for the world, I'm gonna say 100 Acre Woods will come back, Agrabah will come back, and then we'll either get worlds for the Incredibles, Jungle Book, or Brave. One of the three.
I'm thinking they might do something with the Incredibles, seeing as how the Incredibles is going to be a second Incredibles is going to be coming out soon.
The only thing is that they already are doing kind of a superhero thing with Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
I think it might be Brave.
Yeah.
I think Brave is the most likely.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's Brave.
I didn't even really like Brave. I just think it would fit.
Yeah, I don't really like Brave either. I think it's pretty boring, but
I think it looked.
Yeah,
I think it would just
but
look
at least
really nice in Kingdom Hearts.
yeah.
I think it would.
I don't want to transform in Jungle Book, so
Yeah, nope.
yeah. So, but for unless do you guys have anything else you want to say for Worlds?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Well,
so
what if they got costumes for like the side characters? Like one time, I was talking to somebody and I thought that Kyrie would look cool in the Incredibles outfit, like Mrs. Incredible's outfit. And somebody's like, I totally agree. If Kyrie got a costume transformation at one point, like you know how Sora gets a costume transformation, and then sometimes, you know,
I want a pirate transformation for Kyrie's outfit.
Yes, that's another thing I was gonna say.
That would look cool.
But
one thing I forgot to mention though, with Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm not sure how likely it is, but Lilo and Stitch World, because
you know what?
Yeah,
I would be okay with that.
And then, but like we already have like a water-ish level. I'm not sure.
but just exploring the island though.
I think maybe. I still think Brave is more likely, but I think Lilo and Stitch is more likely than Jungle Book or Incredibles.
Yeah.
So and by the way, I think Sora's gone again. But for the 13 Seekers of Darkness, we have Xehanort, Young Xehanort, Saïx, Xemnas, Ansem, Marluxia, Larxene, Vanitas, Luxord, and Sigvar. So that's 10.
We have 3 more. Did
and
you say Aqua?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
So that's 11.
Darkwa. 11. Maybe Demex.
So they basically confirmed all of them.
We have 2.
Well, 10 of them. 10 of them.
11.
You should pretty much just assume Terra at this point.
Terranort.
Terranort. There it is. Okay, so
I think
12.
Him definitely.
So that's 12.
I guess I just don't know who else they do.
It's possible that the last Seeker of Darkness could just be a surprise.
Like, do you think it could be like a Unchained Key, Union Cross back cover, whatever it's called, character? Because I know they said Master of Masters isn't in the game.
Right.
I really hope they were lying. He's such a good character. I want to bring him back.
Luxu or whatever.
I know. Luxu, yeah.
Luxu.
What's his
Luxu.
name?
Luxu.
We all said a different name.
Luxu.
It's Luxu.
Luxu. Okay. Him? No. Yes. Maybe he had like 0 character development and. and back covers. So
That's true,
I mean,
but I'm not sure
no.
how he would survive that long. Like,
but time travel.
but
Yeah,
maybe
we got the concept of time travel.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Xehanort's inside of the box.
I know. I was
No.
like, I
They
like how
just
they're
open it
continuing
into
the
more
black
like rolls
box
out of the
thing
box.
again.
Thank you for playing.
Now in development.
Xehanort's
Kingdom
actually
Hearts
fine.
4.
Dude, rip, literally rest in peace. Now in development. Seriously, it's been. It was nice knowing it.
For real. I'm so glad.
It got
that's
sent to
over.
the underworld.
All right. Anything else you guys want to discuss?
I think this game. I think there is a slight chance that it might get delayed again, like a 3%. I would just, I'm just like to be a little negative here at the end.
I'm gonna
because
be
happy endings are boring.
You know, I'm going to be an optimist and say 0.01%.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
I'll go
Ashton
optimistic.
here.
I'm gonna say the release date is gonna get pushed forward to December.
Oh, dude, that'd be
That
so
ain't happening.
sick.
That has
Could
to
you just
point
imagine,
0.0000001%.
like they show another trailer. No, you know what would happen? Is I'll go dark on Kingdom Hearts, not watch anything because I don't want to get spoiled. And then they'll like push the like release date back to December or November, and I won't even realize it came out. And then I'll just like go forever with not even having the game.
That would be hilarious.
But seriously, what if they just did that? Like they show a trailer and then it says like January 20 or January 29th, 2019, and then the whole thing breaks apart and like reforms as like December something, 2018.
Oh, cry.
You know,
I would scream.
you know that new
I feel
Smash
like-
game. That release date is what I predicted for Kingdom Hearts 3,
Really? When's that come out?
December 7th.
I think I predicted. I think was it November 13th for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I
that's
need
what thought
to
it
get
was.
my hands on a Switch.
December 13th, 2018.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because 13, I thought it'd
I
be
need
November.
to get my hands on a Switch.
If Sora's in Smash, I might go out of my way and get one.
I was gonna buy a Switch when I went to New York City, and we were at the Nintendo store. But by the time I got to go there, it was closed, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Nah.
I went back to the hotel. It's fine.
So I think we covered pretty much everything that happened. I mean,
Covered pretty much everything in the
the-
main ground.
because the demo today was just the same, and then the what was it? The developer's interview was really lame. The most interesting thing they
Yeah.
talked about was Donald's AI.
I didn't catch that today. I'm
Oh,
gonna have to
I
watch
just
that.
I caught it and I watched all 15 minutes of it. I'm like, are you
It's only
serious?
15
Very
minutes.
lame.
Yes. Did you watch it too, Gabriel?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
They basically said, "Oh, I'm very excited to play this game. Look how cool this looks," and that's it.
Yeah, and then they're like, whoa, hey, that's pretty good. The whole time, that was the whole thing. They're just like, oh yeah, look at that Keyblade.
Right.
He's like, you can actually switch between Keyblades now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
End of the Dark
There's-
Saga.
There's something you guys may want to pay attention to, though. I did find a couple of YouTubers that are already practically posting, like somehow they got their hands on an English
It was-
copy of the game already.
it was
and-
it was the demo that was like 30 minutes that was exclusive. It was the toy box.
Yeah, but there's one person that's literally like, okay, here's the whole game.
No, they're a liar.
Yeah, I don't know. I found it on Hawk versus the World.
I'm looking this up. I don't believe this
I think,
because it's
But there's-
literally like
I think
it's literally
probably
impossible,
just
right?
I don't know,
From the
they
Toy Story
just-
world. 'Cause that was leaked.
Probably.
Well, not really leaked. It was the what was it? It was some press company.
He uploaded all of the trailers as well as the demos, and I think he put all of those together.
Probably. All right. Well, if that's
Maybe
everything, we covered
It's
all the
just-
trailers and a whole lot more today. So
Anything else
Yeah.
about like DLC or whatever?
I hope there's not. I hope there's not crazy DLC. Like I hope there's a little
No.
bit, but I don't want like a whole world. Like I'm fine with like a few Keyblades and maybe like a cool like outfit.
I know somebody
That-
said
that
something
type of
about
stuff?
Idgar.
No, please no.
Like
No
if
Final Fantasy
Sora,
World.
like if Sora could like wear an organization coat or something like that, I think that'd be cool. Or,
Dude, that would be sick.
you can keep the pirate outfit on outside
And,
of
like,
the pirate
switch
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
And
those
just,
things.
like-
I think those types of
I
things would be.
liked the customization thing they introduced in 0.2. That was
I
kind of
hope
I
they
literally
should
didn't
bring it
use
back.
I don't even care if they bring it back. I never used it.
I want them to bring it back.
It's a pretty cool thing to mess around with.
Yeah, I know. But then going on towards Cynical's deal, like, I don't want to go on the final boss and have Sora wearing a chicken suit.
Well,
Well,
there's
that-
the thing.
exactly.
You have the choice to do that. You don't have.
Yeah,
to.
no, I don't.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
in there.
saying.
It's
Like,
just
it's
I'm not
not
gonna
gonna
use this.
No, I'm just saying, like, that would be so, like, that was just funny when I thought about it. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's true. These things are true. Cynical speaks
Yeah.
facts. Okay.
Pinnacle is the god of Kingdom Hearts, or the demigod, because no more
Cynical
is
is the god of Kingdom Hearts news. Everglow is the god of Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts gameplay.
And Just a Pancake is the god of Kingdom Hearts memes.
Memes.
Agent
Right.
is the god of the rants.
Did you see Sora's family tree? Did you guys see that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Skyward Wing is the god of being a fake YouTuber. Oops, did I say that?
Yeah,
stop
you did.
throwing. Stop.
I'm just
shade.
kidding. I like, dude. I like Skyward Wing when he does like natural videos. Like if he's like reacting and stuff. Like I love when he does that. But when he does like videos that are like heavily scripted, he just comes across as fake.
Yeah,
I'm
No.
sorry, he just does.
I don't know.
yeah,
I think HMK does it sometimes too.
HMK is just HMK.
I'm sorry. I'm sure they'll watch this and see this, or someone will go. One of their fans will go running to them. But Moogle, he has no videos and like 1 subscriber. He trashed talking to you.
But,
Yeah,
what else?
there was one time somebody used HMK's name in vain.
What the
Yes.
HMK?
Yeah,
What in the name of HMK?
Yeah.
Somebody say HMK.
they came. Okay,
Fight
listen to this.
back.
They came on one of my Final Fantasy X streams and decided to trash me. I'm like, what?
If
Oh,
I
I
ever
saw
go to a
that.
college party, I'm inviting HMK because he probably brings the house down.
Dude, he is the hype.
he can hype up any situation. But all right, I think that's it.
I think
Unless
we're
you guys
good.
have anything else.
I think I'm okay.
yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Well,
It's Darkwa.
hour 15 minutes. Oh boy.
Oh boy, have fun with this,
All
Gabriel.
I care about is that we got the message across that her name is Darkwa.
Sure.
And next time, next podcast, we'll have a discussion about whether it's Dark or Aquanor. So until
I will
then,
win
I've
that
been-
debate.
Sure, you're irrelevant. I've been Sora.
I've been the Moogle.
I've been Riku Keyblade Master.
I still am the Kingdom Gamer.
Ooh.
Ah.
And we will see you next time, guys. Thank you for coming out.